Welcome to today's market report. European stocks inched higher on Tuesday on relief that US-China phase one trade deal was fully intact, while investors awaited the latest batch of business activity data to gauge the pace of recovery from the coronavirus. The pan-European stock 600 index rose 0.6% by 7 o'clock this morning, led higher by technology, financial services, and the industrial goods and services sectors. Stoking volatile trading overnight, White House trade advisor Peter Navarro said the trade deal with China was over, but later walked back those remarks, while US President Donald Trump confirmed in a tweet the trade deal was fully intact. Markets' early readings of Eurozone Purchasing Managers Index (PMI) for June, due at 8 o'clock GMT, are likely to show business activity further improved from record low levels in April as many countries eased restrictions. Bayer AG gained 1.6% after a US federal appeals court blocked California from requiring the company to label its glyphosate-based weed killer Roundup with a cancer warning. German metal trader Klockner jumped 15.2% after it provided positive earnings outlook for the second quarter. On the FX front, worries over UK-Japan trade deal has joined Brexit pessimism to weigh heavily on sterling this morning. US-China trade deal concerns virus news have also favoured the greenback. The focus now shifts to UK preliminary PMIs for June. Downbeat concerns relating to the UK's efforts to tie up with Japan and the European Union during the post-Brexit period seems to be having a drag on the UK currency. The Financial Times came out with the news that Japan wanted to rush through the trade deal with the UK and gave a 6-week deadline. This exerts additional pressure on the British diplomats who are already struggling to break the Brexit deadlock. On the other hand, policymakers from the UK and the EU will fasten weekly Brexit talks to aim for a deal before the autumn. However, the UK Express cited a set of draft European Council conclusions to be adopted this week while saying capitals welcomed the UK and EU's pledge to intensify efforts to reach an agreement this summer, but they will warn businesses and EU institutions that they should also ramp up preparations for a new trade relationship with Britain, including a no deal. Elsewhere, the coronavirus cases from the UK have reached to the pre-lockdown period level, while rising 958 as per the latest update from the BBC. Furthermore, the Beijing-Britain tussle continues on the Hong Kong issue, but developing trade ties with the EU and Japan seems to be the Tory government's immediate agenda. The single currency euro pushed higher Tuesday on expectations of positive manufacturing data from the Eurozone. The euro made ground against the majors, within a few cents taken from the dollar in last few days, also seeing euro against the GBP push higher as well. The US dollar weakened in late trading on Monday as market participants continued to gauge the impact from the COVID-19 pandemic. The dollar index, which measures the greenback against 6 major peers, decreased 0.6% at 97.037. Analysts say the performances of the currency market would depend on the development of infections, i.e. a new wave of the pandemic. This is today's market news. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.